Hello everyone, Chris here reporting for United People's TV with another weekly loan update for you. So as always, let's start with the goalkeepers, Victor Valdes. Now Victor Valdes at Standard Liège, he was nowhere near the squad last week. I don't know what was up with him really, but he wasn't on the suspension, he wasn't starting. This week, he's back in the squad and he's back starting, which is great news. And Standard Liège drew 1-1 at home to Cotterill. And it's still, early days in the playoff group that they're in. But I'm just delighted Victor Valdes is getting first-team football again. So fingers crossed for Standard Liège and the rest of their playoff campaign. Let's move on to Kieran O'Hara. Now, Kieran O'Hara's had a tough break because Barry Roach, Morecambe's #1 goalkeeper, Morecambe's David De Gea, got sent off again at the weekend. He's only just come back from suspension and he goes off and gets sent off again. I mean, it seems like he's sent off every time he plays. So you would think, oh, Kieran O'Hara, that's great. He's back, going to get back in the first team. He's going to get some minutes. No, Kieran O'Hara was injured just before the game at the weekend. So, but I haven't heard any news on his injury. I don't know, the extent of his injury. If it's just a little slight niggle, there's a fair chance he's going to start the next few games for Morecambe. So it's great news for O'Hara if he can get back to full fitness quite soon. So let's move on to Tyler Blackett. And Tyler, it's a running joke with Tyler Blackett because yet again I've heard absolutely nothing on Tyler Blackett. Nowhere near the first team. Let's just forget about the first team at Celtic because he's getting nowhere near it. I was looking in the development squad. He's nowhere to be seen there either. And do you know what I think? Why hasn't Tyler Blackett come out and said something? Why hasn't Tyler Blackett requested to come back to Manchester United? That's what I'd do if I was in Tyler Blackett's position. I'd look at the situation at Celtic and I'd go, well, I'm not getting any, first team games. I'm not even getting in the reserves. I'm just staying here, training week in, week out with players who I don't know. And surely it's much better for his development to come back to Manchester United and train with the youth teams there. At least he knows all the players at Manchester United. It's a real bizarre one. Why he hasn't just turned around and said, can I terminate my loan? Because I don't think at the minute the situation's helping him. And I don't think it's helping Celtic either. Because Celtic clearly don't want him. It's a real strange one. It's a real strange one. But Tyler Blackett is, at the minute, it's like his career's just on standby. It's literally someone's pressed the pause button on his career because he's doing nothing at the minute. It's just bizarre. Anyway, let's move on to Nick Powell, and it's been a really tough week for Nick Powell. He was just getting back to full fitness, and then like that, he gets another injury, a thigh injury that could rule him out for the rest of the season. And if that's the case, he's not playing for Hull City again. And I think that might be curtains for his United career. And it's probably just because of his unfortunate injuries that he's had over the years. Because he's got tremendous potential. Everyone says it. Every manager he's played for has said he's got tremendous potential. But we never see his potential because he's always injured. And it's happened again. It's really sad. Really sad. So, my fingers are crossed for you, Nick. I really hope you get well soon, and I hope I'd like you to stay. I'd like you to prove your worth, but deep down, I think that might be it for Nick Powell at Manchester United. Let's move on to strikers. Ashley Fletcher. Now, Ashley Fletcher is ever present for Barnsley. His loan spell has been a great success, and he's starting every game for them. And likewise, he was starting again at the weekend, and they lost 2-1 to Chesterfield, which means they're losing ground on promotion and the playoffs, which is a bit sad for Fletcher and his teammates. But you know, there's still time, and I'm just delighted he's getting first team football. As I hope all the loan players get first team football. But Fletcher's still impressive, and he's some prospect. So he's still getting the games. There's still time left in the season, so let's see what happens there. James Wilson at Brighton. Now he came off. He's on the bench mainly at the minute, and he comes off the bench regularly for Brighton. And the last 2 games he came off the bench were 2-1 away wins away at Birmingham City and Nottingham Forest, and they're crucial games for Brighton. Crucial games. And that leaves them 1 point out of the automatic promotion places at the minute. So let's see what happens there. You know, there's a chance that James Wilson could get promoted, could help Brighton get promoted, which would be, you know, great for his footballing CV. Anyway, I hope it's been informative as always. Like the video, leave your comments below. You know, where's Tyler Blackett? You know, is it the end for Nick Powell? You know, all these discussions, I'd love to hear from you. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to United People's TV if you haven't. And take care, everyone. See you later.